So it's me, your little boy, K. Samson. I have something special for us today. Some people wish to have what God is giving you, and that is really killing them because they can't have it. Let me tell you the fact truth. A lot of people are frustrated because their thought is, and all their imagination is how to get you out of way and to have all the blessing that God is giving you, all the promises He have promised you to bless you, to enlarge you, and to make you fruitful. So it really frustrates a lot of people because despite of all their imagination, despite of all their thought, despite of everything that they have done to do or to take you out of that position that God has placed you, and yet nothing is what is working. Nothing is what is perfectly working for them. So that is why many people are suddenly what frustrated, because after all that they have been expecting to take from you, after all their prayer towards you to make sure they see you chased out of that job that you are doing, to make sure they see you being moved away so that they will occupy and take your seat, despite of all their work that they have put together, everything that they have done, every deed and done that they have did behind you to make sure they took charge, yet they were unable to do it, to push you away. They were unable to do it, to take you away. Despite of everything that they have tried, gang up some arrangement to make sure they put you in a difficult time, to make sure they make you fall into their evil plan that will take you away from the place where you are right now. Despite of all those things, you are unmovable. It really frustrates them. Let me just tell you the fact truth. It really frustrates a lot of people because all the whole evil that they have made up their mind, arranged together to make sure they use it against you, to pull you down, to make sure it works perfectly, to make sure it works genuinely to a point where they will take your position, yet nothing is working for them. And that is why a lot of them are really frustrated, because they can't just figure out why they are unable to chase you out. They can't just figure out why all their plan, no one is really accomplished. Because the truth is this: the moment you start to do well, the moment you start to depend on yourself, the moment you start to work with some categories of people, even in your working place, you come to understand that many people will overnight turn against you. Many people will start to pray for you to lose your job. Many people will start to pray for you to lose that position. Even in the school, even in this church, there are some people who pray to take your position as a water president, as a choir mistress, as a choir master, as a secretary, or this or that, as a verse. There are a lot of people who sit at their home praying for you to lose that position in order for them to step in. According to, there was something that I heard. They said there was a man who was a king. So this man was very, very old. So anytime the man is about to step into the throne, he always tells them that whoever that is ready to take him by force, he will not be able to step into the seat that he is sitting. You know what I'm saying? They said anytime it's about, there's a point where an old man will grow rich, they will start to see double. When I mean they will start to see double, they will start to see some certain things that even if you sit on the high mountain, on the hill, you can never be able to see it. You know what I'm saying? So he got to a point where this man started to tell other elders, below his age, he started to review all these things to them. He told them that whoever that will plot evil to chase him away in order for him to occupy this place, that the person will not be able to sit on that chair. You know what I'm saying? They said after like 1 year, the man, he do this several times. Every time, the man died. So it's gone to a point where something happened. the same thing that the man have been saying really happened. So what am I trying to tell you is this: don't be shocked, don't be surprised. There are a lot of people who are having sleepless nights just because of that position you are thinking is not enough for you. Let me just be real with you. There are a lot of people in your working place. There are a lot of people whom you work with, your co-workers, your friends, whom you eat and drink with, that they don't sleep just because of that job you are doing. Then many of them were tried by all means to push you away. But what I love about God, when God said this is where you belong for now, you will be there. Let them move. Let them do all sorts of things. They will never be able to push you away. Because my dad used to tell me a word. He said, nothing can kill a rock. There's a tree in my place. My dad used to say to this tree, we call it ishike. He said, you cut it, it will still grow. You throw away it on the ground, it will still germinate. So what am I trying to say is this: many people are frustrated, devastated, because despite of all their evil arrangement to push you away, you are still there, even progressing more than them, succeeding more than them, and that really annoyed them. Because all their prayer is to take your position. All their prayer is to take your place and chase you away. But they are frustrated. Why? Because God have already made a decree to keep you there until He established another place for you. So many people are frustrated. They are hurt because they don't know what else to use to do what to hurt you. So remember, may God bless you.